On YouTube, we have all 31st round picks of the 2025 NBA draft. We're gonna put this in a faster speed by playback speed, because we just don't give two fucks about the NBA. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. The only person we know in this draft is Cooper Flagg. We don't know anybody else. Don't pretend like you know anybody else. Don't act like you know anybody else. The only person we know in this draft is Cooper Flagg. That's literally the only person we know. Everybody else is a wannabe. Let's continue.
And welcome to the 2025 NBA Draft. From big cities to small towns, basketball is played and followed everywhere. And during the finals, the very best basketball was played in the heartland of America. Yesterday, 500,000 people in a city of 700,000 turned out in Oklahoma City for the Thunder's championship parade. That was yet another amazing example of how sports can evoke enormous passion and bring people together. The Thunder were the second youngest championship team. But what they lacked in experience, they more than made up for in unselfish play and a team-first mentality. 7 years ago, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the league's MVP, scoring champion, and finals MVP, walked across this stage as the 11th pick in the draft. He and his teammates spent countless hours in the gym, watching film and pushing themselves to be the very best.
Oh my God!
Drafted tonight will be the next key piece of a championship team.
There we go. This is why we clicked on the video. This is why we clicked on the video. We only know him. Oh my God. Spanish food is the best food. They got the best everything. They got the best everything. Nobody even comes close to their food. Oh my God. This is why we clicked on the video, for this magnificent white boy.
7 different champions over the past 7 years. Welcome to a new era of NBA basketball, where every team has a shot. Which team will emerge as next season's champion? The competition begins tonight, so let's get started. With the first pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Cooper Flagg from Duke University.
There's such a purity to this mix. A young man from Newport, Maine, sharing his childhood dream realized with his mother, Kelly, a 1,000-point scorer in her own right. His father, Ralph, who also played collegiate ball, his twin brother, Ace. And now, Dallas, a franchise whose eras are defined by 2 names. Dirk Nowitzki, who lifted a championship in 2011, and more recently, Luka Doncic. But this past season, Dallas made a shocking overhaul, trading away Luka, missing the playoffs a year after making the finals. But tonight marks the beginning of something new.
Ooh.
City representing for him. They had just a 1.8% chance, Dallas did, to land this pick, and yet here they are with the main event. Cooper Flagg, who, Jay Billis, you have called the greatest Duke.
Can I have one? No. If I was eating anything else, let me repeat that. If I was eating anything else, you can have as many bites as you want. But motherfucker, I'm eating the best thing I love in this world. Carne asada. You try to get some of my food, I will fuck you up. And I put that on my grandma. May she rest in peace. Play if you want to. I will fuck you up.
Freshman ever. That's really saying something as he picks up his cap and has his moment with the commissioner. We're talking about Zion. We're talking about Jason Tatum. We're talking about
What's up, everybody?
At Grant Hill as well. What sets him apart.
Cooper, the moment has been realized. How are you feeling?
Feeling amazing. It's a dream come true, to be honest. I wouldn't want to share it with anybody else.
You mentioned sharing it with anybody else. We've got the Flagg 5 here. How much have these people meant in getting you here?
I mean, I wouldn't be here without these people right here and all my people back home in Maine. A lot of people up in the box up there. They're here for me, and I wouldn't be here without them. So it just means so much to see everybody here and supporting me.
Mom, Kelly, Dad, Ralph, are...
He's 18 years old? What the fuck are we doing with our life, man? No, seriously, what are we doing with our life? Hmm? What are we doing with our life? Oh my God.
Here, but when you put the ball in your son's hand, what did you hope to instill to him that a night like this might come true?
I just hope that he loved the game as much as we always have, and you know, we're just thrilled that he did love it and he got to this moment.
Oh my God.
We've got the whole contingency here. We need to set the record straight, guys. Did Mom actually lose the Cooper in the last game?
No, it's not a loss. It was a timeout in the game. It's just been an extended timeout.
Okay, so that's the way it goes. I think it goes to you, Mom, for helping get into this moment. Congratulations, Cooper.
Thank you. Thank you.
With the second pick in the 2025 NBA draft,
from here on out, we don't know nobody. All right, y'all. From here on out, we don't know nobody. We don't know nobody. Everybody else is a nobody until they prove us otherwise.
San Antonio Spurs select Dylan Harper from Rutgers University.
The 19-year-old Dylan Harper out of Rutgers. This is, of course, a family and a team, as Ace Bailey cheers him on, that knows this processing stage well. Dylan's mother, Maria,
What's up?
very close with, coached him from kindergarten to high school. His brother has...
Watch your fucking mouth. You this motherfucking said Italian food is better. Watch your fucking mouth. Italian food don't even come close to fucking Chinese food. Shit.
NBA experience currently with the Detroit Pistons, and of course his father, Ron, was the 8th pick in 1986. He played 15 seasons in the NBA and won 5 championships. Now, Dylan set the Rutgers record.
Solo, he did not play with your friend.
As again, he makes his way over to his teammate. We heard him earlier with Monica McNutt saying how much it meant they were able to share this.
Did you see Dylan's mom?
High school. His brother has NBA experience currently with the Detroit Pistons. The 19-year-old Dylan Harper out of Rutgers. This is, of course, a family and a team, as Ace Bailey cheers him on, that knows this processing stage well.
Steve, I haven't seen you in 30 years, man. I haven't seen Steve in 30 years. He just randomly pops into the stream. I swear, that's white people privilege. White people privilege. Just because of that, Steve, you have to at least give me like $500. At least.
Dylan's mother, Maria, who he's very close with, coached him from kindergarten to high school. school. His brother has NBA experience currently with the Detroit Pistons. And of course, his father, Ron, was the 8th pick in 1986. He played 15 seasons in the NBA and won 5 championships. Now, Dylan set the Rutgers record for total points for a freshman. As again, he makes his way over to his teammate. We heard him earlier with Monica McNutt saying how much it meant that they were able to share this night together. 2 teammates hopeful to hear their name called. A hug for Agent Bill Duffy as well. But Jay, you see him as probably the best pick and roll guard in the draft. Is that right?
Yeah, a lefty who's the best pick and roll guard in this draft, in my view. A 3-level scorer with tremendous body control, a terrific finisher at the rim.
Bryce, I would give you your mod back. I have to see you in stream. Every day I stream for 30 days. I need to see you in here for at least 2 hours, 30 days straight, and you can get your mod back.
Through contact, he shot 67% at the rim, but he was also excellent as a pick and roll ball handler. Really good in transition.
Number 2 pick, Mom Maria, brother Ron. You told me a few minutes ago you were just ready to get drafted, and you had a bunch of emotions. Now that you've been drafted, what are you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling everything, man. All the emotions mixed in one bucket. From crying to
Damn, they mama fine as hell. They dad in their life? Is they dad in their life? Mama Duke's fine. Mm-hmm.
laughing to being happy, everything, man. Just feel everything, man. I'm excited to get ready. I'm excited.
No daddy? Shit. Juju Harper. Juju Harper.
He talks often about how important you have been and the entire family to his basketball journey. What has gotten him here?
What you eating? You know what? I'm sorry. Maine, I was gonna say some foul ass shit. But I'm a fucked up person. I gotta let you know that. And before I even say what I was about to say, I'm sorry in advance. I'm eating leftover crumbs of your mom pussy. Sorry I said that. I ain't mean to, but I'm fucked up in the head, man. I'm sorry. I'm fucked up in the head and shit just comes to my mind and I just have to say it. So I had to stop myself, tell you sorry in advance, and then say what I had to say. I'm eating nachos, carne asada. I'm sorry.
His flat out love for the game, his determination, his humility, and just his hard work, day in, day out.
You're headed to San Antonio, an organization that boasts the last 2 rookies of the year. Victor Wembanyama is a specimen unto himself. As the point, what makes you most
Fuck the father's there. Shit. He can't fight anyways. I'll take him on.
of the year? Victor Wembanyama is a specimen unto himself. As a point guard, what makes you most excited to join that organization?
I'm sorry, man.
I think when you play with a bunch of great players, it just brings the best out of you. So, I mean, they got a great group of young core over there. I'm just ready to get in there and just make an impact.
Doesn't the Spurs got like 50 point guards on their team? They just added another point guard? That's insane work.
Why I came with them guys.
Ryan, while we got you here, what do you say to younger brothers tonight?
Just savor the moment, man. Just live in the moment, enjoy it. You know, he worked so hard for this, and we all been there for him every step of the journey, and we're so proud of him. And now, you know, I got to be a secondary Spurs fan now.
Harper family, Dylan, congratulations.
With the 3rd pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select VJ Edgecombe from Bimini, Bahamas, and Baylor University.
And I'm sorry for any of the players or anybody who might see this who's into them or fans. I don't know who the fuck these people are. I only know Cooper Flagg. Who is this jit? Who he play for? Who this jit? I don't know none of them. But I can tell you the whole damn first round picks for the NFL draft. I know all of them motherfuckers. I know all of them in every position they play. NBA? I don't know these motherfuckers. Nobodies, man.
VJ, and it's just so evident the pride he carries for the Bahamas, where he grew up. This is his family in the stands here. And he says the toughness, the heart, and playing on concrete, that shaped him. He's 6'4", and over again, talking to Baylor, his athleticism stands out. But over the years, there have been several notable players hailing from the Bahamas, including...
Emma, Steve don't care about your chickens. I'm telling you, Emma, look at me. Steve don't care about your chickens. Steve just asking to ask. He's going to leave again. Steve is a white guy that's just going to leave again. He doesn't care. He's going to leave again. I'm telling you, Emma, I'm going to tell you the real. I'm not going to bullshit. You know I don't bullshit. Steve, you going to come in? You going to ask about your chicken? You don't give a damn. He's just trying to build a conversation. He's finna leave. Steve finna leave. He's not going to be here for like 30 more months. And he's going to come back here and ask you about your chickens again.
Michael Thompson, Buddy Hield, DeAndre Ayton. The newest member of this group, BJ Edgecombe, who played for the Bahamian national team in the 2024 Olympic qualifiers, and he then played college ball at Baylor. He won Big 12 Freshman of the Year there, and this is really awesome, Andrea. With his NIL earnings, he set up a scholarship fund that paid for 3 students' tuition at Gateway Christian Academy, the school he grew up attending in the Bahamas. His head coach, Drew Scott, compared him to Russell Westbrook in that way of his athleticism and said he's going to be a problem here for years to come.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned his experience with the Bahamian national team. Buddy Hield called him a high-character kid, fun to be around and fun to play with. And it's
I'm sorry. Y'all know I got problems.
beyond his character. He is an outstanding athlete who plays with a ridiculous amount of effort on both ends. It's the elite athleticism that stands out above everything else. He has 15 points a game. Just
TikTok, I know y'all confused about what I was just talking about. If y'all simply just come to the twitch.tv/JuJuReacts with 2 S's, you'll understand.
6 rebounds, 2 steals a game. The way that he flies around the court on the offensive end and the defensive end.
When VJ's name was called a few minutes ago, tell me what's going through your mind, Mom.
I'm a talk, bro, man. Super excited. We came from nothing. Man. We're truly blessed just to be in this position, man. I know the emotions is high right now, so I'm just let it be right now, all right? But the emotion's super high, but we came from nothing. So this is why the emotions are so high right now, man.
In your feature, VJ, we saw you talking about playing basketball in the Bahamas, 12-year-old playing against men. I'm not going to ask you, I'm your brother. When you saw your brother at 12 playing against big grown men, did you think that tonight was possible?
I'm actually lost for words right now. My brother saw this dream before I did or before anyone else in my family even did. I'm so proud of him. He got me in tears and I don't even cry.
Man, I don't know. I don't got no words either, man. I'm blessed. Be 3rd pick. I mean, it's a dream come true, man. I spent countless years just sitting there watching draft, bro. So I don't even know. I don't know what to do, man.
You good, Mom? How proud are you of your son?
Proud. Super proud. Like you said, we came from nothing into everything. It's screaming to the world. Screaming to the world.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations, VJ and family. Back up to you.
What position he play? What position he play? What position he play? He plays shooting guard and small forward. Paul George, count your days. Let me say that again. Paul George, count your days. You're done. You're done. Paul George, you was good at one point. You ain't nothing no more. Count your days. You're gonna be playing with the Shanghai Sharks. They got a new buddy in town, and it ain't you. Bye bye, PG-3 18. What's happening? My video.
Man, I don't know. I don't got no words either, man. Just sit.
Y'all. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations, VJ and family. Back up to you guys.
With the 4th.
Hi everybody, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing good today on this night of fantastic Thursday night I hope everybody is doing very good and taking care of yourself. Tomorrow is the fucking big day. Tomorrow is the fucking big day. And if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, you better know what the fuck I'm talking about. Road to Glory and Superstar Deep Dive for College Football 26 and Madden 26 is fucking announced. Will they add linemen? Will they add linemen? If they fail to do so, I am canceling my pre-order. PlayStation, get ready for my phone call tomorrow. I'm not fucking around. I want my money back if they don't add linemen as a position for me to pick. Oh shit, NBA fans are watching this video. I'm sorry.
Pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Kon Knueppel from Duke University.
Who? Kon what? But parents are getting unique.
Good call, Andrea. Another Dookie drafted here in the top 5.
What did you just say?
Duke University.
Good call, Andrea. Another Dookie drafted.
I knew I wasn't bullshitting. Did she just say another Dookie drafted? Did she just say that? Oh, man. Oh, man. Wait. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Another Dookie draft.
Here in the top 5. Knueppel, he comes from a basketball family here. His mom, Shari, is the all-time leading scorer in Wisconsin Green Bay women's history. His father played collegiate ball, and actually, this is my favorite fun fact, his dad, Kon, and his 3 uncles, Clint, Clay, and Cole, they're known as the Flying Knueppel brothers after they won a 3-on-3 tournament. And Cooper says that Kon is the hardest player for him to defend in practice. He watches a whole lot of Klay Thompson film. He watches a lot of Jimmy Butler, which I think makes sense, Jay. 6'5", shooting touch, mirroring guys like that.
Well, he's the best catch-and-shoot guy in this draft. Kon Knueppel's got deep range, shot 48% on corner threes, and his shooting mechanics and his shot preparation, his low base, near perfect. And he catches it to shoot it, and you've got to take that shot away from him.
But we got your whole crew here, so I'm just come on over to this side.
Again, this is probably going to be the longest reaction of a lifetime. But, bro, y'all know I got to say everything that comes to my mind. All right. Why does Adam Silver look like he got cancer? What's up, you po-ass nigga? I just know you got like $5 in your bank account. Go ahead and hit that sub button. Support a black young nigga who's in the hood. I'll well appreciate it. And while you at it, go sub up on the YouTube. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Support a young nigga who trying to make it. If not, your mom gonna catch a nice ass beating. Wide open, deep inside, stroking it like no other. Your grandma gonna catch another one too. I heard she got good inside the mouth skin. I'm trying to see what that's like. So to prevent that, please use that $5 to sub up on Twitch. Fuck with a young nigga. I'ma holla at you now. Peace. Let's continue the video.
Shoot it, and you've got to take that shot away from him.
But we got your whole crew here, so I'm just come on over to this side. Sharing tonight with these guys, what does it mean for you?
I mean, it's such a blessing from God to be able to enter the NBA, but to be able to share it with your family is beyond comprehension. So it's such a special moment for us and for me.
more and more every day, I understand why I'm not like up there. And I'm a liability.
Cash, your brother is very poised right now, but I want you to hype him up for his new fan base in Charlotte. What do you have to say?
It's awesome. It's a blessing from God. We'll have fun every minute of it. It'll be awesome to watch him from home, go to some games.
You were a part of a Duke team. Freshman led the way, an incredible run. How did that experience prepare you to take this next step?
There's a big spotlight at Duke, and us freshmen didn't shy away from that, and it prepared us for the next level, and hopefully that'll carry over.
Guys, in our feature, the backyard games were a part of the focus. I know this guy's going to the Charlotte Hornets, but truly, who has the best game in the backyard?
If it was on lower hoops.
Him on the right. Him on the right. Peep. Him on the right. Look at him, look at him, look at him. Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him.
Best game in the backyard.
He's like, he didn't want to say nothing.
If it was on lower hoops.
I could tell. Is that a mullet? I could tell he might be the best one.
Hoops and me, I would dominate in the paint, you know.
Cap. 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 Calling Cap all day. And look at the one who got drafted is laughing at the one in the maroon fit. Like, yeah, bullshit.
Hey, well, we appreciate that. You guys being here. Kon, congratulations and starting your NBA career.
Thank you very much. This is awesome.
With the 5th pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Arias.
What's the odds of all of them being on the same team together in the future and being a starting 5? What's the odds? That'd be some crazy shit, right? That'd be some crazy shit. Bro, the chemistry would go crazy.
You guys being here. Kon, congratulations and starting your NBA career.
Thank you very much. This is awesome.
With the 5th pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Arias Ace Bailey from Rutgers University.
Yeah, the question with Ace Bailey was never about his talent.
Now let's talk about this kid. It's been a lot of talks on social media about this kid. I didn't even know who the fuck he was. Name Ace Bailey, right? From what I know, he didn't work out with any team pre-draft. Certain teams he didn't want to go to, one being 76ers, Jazz, and somebody else. And then the Jazz end up picking him with the 5th spot. Boy, that's some funny shit right there, boy.
But simply, where would the Big Ten all-freshman selection end up? And now we know. The Utah Jazz. Both of his parents, Richard and Ramika, they both played. And his favorite player, Kevin Durant, says that Bailey is a pure talent. KD added that being able to shoot the ball with the type of touch that Bailey has, it's insane.
He'll never be no KD. Never be no KD. What the? I see. No, I got it. I don't think people be hearing me. Watch your fucking mouth when y'all start comparing niggas to KD. Motherfucker ain't step on the NBA court yet, and you talk about some comparing to KD. Watch your fucking mouth. KD is the best player of all time. Magnificent beyond presence being put upon God's hand, created in the infinity world that you would never touch, believe, or even glorify. KD is Himothy, certified, customized in all ties. Nobody would never step to his level. Watch y'all fucking mouth when y'all speak on the great Easy Money Sniper. Nobody could compare to Kevin Durant. Nobody. So watch your fucking mouth. I'm tired of this fucking comparison.
Is the way that he put it. Scoring is really this young man's thing, Jay. He's gifted in isolation. He's confident when he takes it as he enjoys this moment with his family. And now he is a member of that NBA brotherhood. Yeah, beyond the measurables, he's got a 7-foot wingspan. He's about 6'8", but he's just a big-time shot maker. He makes tough shots, and they're contested shots. He can make turnaround jumpers with a hand in his face. He's really good with his pull-up game. He shot like 65% on runners and floaters. He's just got
On a night with questions about your pre-draft process, how can you be so cool and confident in this moment?
I mean, I have a great circle that maintains the outside world while I just focus on the basketball part. So I just thank them every day.
You've gotten props from KD, Giannis, learned some moves from Giannis. Are you ready to go to Utah and maybe use those moves on Giannis?
Oh, for sure. I got some more stuff for him, too. Yeah, for sure.
Congratulations, Dave.
Thank you so much.
With the 6th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Tre Johnson from the University of Texas.
Tre Johnson, the 6'5" guard out of Texas, sharing this moment with his dad, Richard, his mom, Priscilla, and of course his younger siblings as well. Tre actually...
All right, this is the part where we speed up the video. Let's get by this. All right, let's just get by this.
Wore number 20 in college because his dad wore it during his collegiate playing career. And this is just an incredible, special moment for this family, a really heartfelt moment together. Tre's coach at Texas, Rodney Terry, he compared his work ethic to Kevin Durant's, one of Tre's favorite players in the NBA.
Stop! What if... No, I'm gonna fuck somebody up. I hear another comparison to KD. I'm gonna fuck somebody up. I swear. Whoever this motherfucking... I was about to say the B word. Whoever this motherfucking lady is talking, watch your fucking mouth. Watch your fucking mouth.
And says you literally have to drag this kid out of the gym. He's someone who wants to be there all the time. He shot 40% on threes, led the SEC in scoring as a freshman. But what are your thoughts, Jay, on how his style will translate to the next level?
Well, it translates really well because he's got an elite NBA skill. He can really shoot the ball. And I think he's the best overall shooter in the draft. Kon Knueppel is the best catch-and-shoot guy. And it's not close with the percentages he shoots. But look at that suit. I didn't notice the... up top, he looks like a banker. Down low, he's like a guitarist for AC/DC.
Tell everyone that you're actually wearing a short suit right now, Jay.
but he's an outstanding shooter.
Steve, you gotta wait for me now. You gotta wait for me now, Steve.
That you'll be able to take that to the NBA.
Just knowing how hard I work, most definitely how consistent I am with it. And I'm going to do what's been working. I'm going to keep staying in the gym and putting in those hours. And that's so long been translated, so I'm going to do that same thing.
Richard, Tre said that he wore your number to honor you, to honor your legacy. Your legacy is headed to the NBA. How well do you think he has honored that?
I mean, he deserves it. This was my dream 30 years ago. But I'd rather for him to be here than me anyway. So I'm just glad and honored to have a son that, wanted to represent his father.
When you hear that from your dad, Tre, what goes through your mind?
He tried to lie on his age right now, but it's most definitely correct, though. Because he's been there the whole way, and it's like we both get drafted right now.
Outstanding, guys. Congratulations.
With the 7th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Jeremiah Fears from the University of Oklahoma.
Gifted is the word our draft expert Jonathan Givony used to describe Jeremiah Fears. I would say swaggy as well. His high school coach at Arizona Compass Prep says that Jeremiah, he was just born to be special, and he was born to have an NBA jersey. And now he has one with New Orleans. And of course, he shares this moment with his older brother, who plays at Michigan State, his siblings, Jamari and Skylar, his dad and his mom, who he calls his support system here. His dad played overseas.
Calling me names is crazy. Steve, you haven't been here in 3 years. Calling me names is crazy.
He studies Ant. He studies Tre Johnson. He studies Steph Curry. He continues to work on that three-point shooting. And he said on Ray.
How about, hey, Juju, how you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a minute. Sorry I haven't been by. I hope everything's doing good. You look good. You look like you've been in the gym. Oh, snap, Juju, you lost a lot of weight. I'm proud of you, man. You look so handsome, man. You've been grinding, keeping it up. I see the progress. I love you, man.
But he's going to remember every single person that was drafted before him. He told our Mark Spears, and he's going to remember every single franchise that passed on him. And he is ready to give us that work.
He's confident, and his game is a lot like those two saying ice. cold. That's the way that he plays the game.
I see you got your O chain on, your Oklahoma colors. You join a legacy of guys that have done special things to represent the Sooners. What does that mean to you?
Man, it means the world to me. Just being able to kind of go out here and show the world what Oklahoma basketball can bring and continuing to take steps in the right direction.
Obviously, you were just drafted in the NBA, but you also play baseball, you also play football. How do you think your experience playing multiple sports is going to help you?
I think it'll just help me overall in the long run. I think that it'll help me as well as far as IQ-wise and just continuing to be the person I am.
Well, Jeremiah, enjoy the night. Congratulations.
Thank you.
With the 8th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Brooklyn Nets select Egor Demin from Moscow and Brigham Young University.
Egor Demin is the first player born in Russia to be drafted since 2013. He grew up in Moscow. His dad, Vladimir, played professionally in Russia. And actually, I love this. He makes sure, Dad does, to send game feeds to all of Egor's fans. And his videos include commentary and include analysis that he does in real time. At 15, Egor became the first Russian on Real Madrid's youth team. And Jay, his passing, that really seems to be calling card here. 180 assists this season, a freshman record for you.
Yeah, incredible vision. He was third in the Big 12 in assists, and he was second in assist percentage. You know, you're talking about a guy who's got positional size. He's over 6'8", another guy with really long arms, a 6'10" wingspan. But with that size and length, he is really big in pick and roll situations. But
Back in Russia, went to great lengths to be able to watch you. It should be a little easier now that you're a pro. But what does this mean for your home country and your community back there?
That means the world. You know, for me, going all the way from there, moving to Spain, and then moving to America, playing for KY, who is the NBA coach. I mean, that means the world to me. Knowing that my family, my friends, and all the fans watching me.
You have, as you mentioned, traveled for the game of basketball. You made a ton of sacrifices. How good does it feel to achieve this dream tonight, considering all that you've given up?
That feels amazing. I mean, there's nothing much to say. It just feels incredible. It's my dreams, and that's what I was looking for accomplishing. That's for many, many years.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
With the 9th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select Colin Murray-Boyles from the University of South Carolina.
Colin Murray-Boyles sharing this moment.
I know you did it.
With the 9th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select Colin Murray-Boyles from the University of South Carolina.
These kids are cooked, man. This generation of kids is cooked, man. Like, you're getting drafted to the NBA in the first fucking round in the top 10, and a team calls your name. You look up, shake your head, and under your breath say, fuck. Boy, these kids, boy. These kids, boy. This generation is all fucked up. All fucked up.
Colin Murray-Boyles sharing this moment with his mom, Yvonne, his dad, Sean, his brother, James, who was a standout at UNC Pembroke and plays overseas now. And, of course, a hug now with Chloe Kitts, his girlfriend and South Carolina star.
I remember I reacted to this guy. I flamed the shit out of him. Cause he was trash. I remember it like it was yesterday.
And she's persuasive.
You're lucky I can't find the video. Maybe I didn't upload it. Maybe it got taken down.
Dad is a contractor. So during the pandemic, at his wife's request, Sean built Colin a gym to practice it. They needed to make one, and so they did. And the analytics models, they love this young man. But one thing NBA scouts noted, the need to kind of continue to grow as a shooter. What did you see on that front, Jack?
Well, he didn't shoot the ball well. He's not a three-point shooter. He gets most of his points in the paint. He was second in the Southeastern Conference in paint scoring at over 11 points per game. But he was the only SEC player to have 40 blocks, over 40 blocks, and over 40 steals this season. It shoots about 67-70% at the rim. He's just over 30% on jump shots. That's an area where he needs to improve. But a versatile long arm defender. That's really the lead story with Colin Murray-Boyles. He's an outstanding defender with incredible.
It's GG. They got music playing. Let me speed this video up. And let's do a little faster. Let's get through this quick.
And now you're headed to Toronto. How are you feeling?
Feeling amazing. Just thankful for the opportunity. Thankful to be here with my family. It's surreal. I'm still dumbfounded by this feeling, so I'm thankful for it all.
James, Colin said that you were one of his inspirations in terms of playing basketball.
He don't want to go to Toronto.
Ultimately?
Nah, I didn't, but I'm just so happy for the outcome. It's been a long journey. I'm just happy I could be a part of it.
We talked about you being in South Carolina, going through. We saw you celebrating with your family, your whole table. What do you want to say to those people tonight, Colin?
Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything. Y'all been with me through this whole process since I was 3 years old, since I picked up a basketball. I'm thankful for y'all sticking with me. Hometown, being on my back. Thanks for all of it. Everybody, Gamecock Nation, thank y'all for every single bit of love y'all gave me. I appreciate it.
Congratulations, Colin. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Monica, thank you. Colin Murray-Boyles, one of 5.
With the 10th pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select Khaman Maluach from Rubeck, South Sudan, the NBA Academy Africa in Senegal, and Duke University.
The clear emotion here for Khaman Maluach
Ah.
and his family.
I know who this is though. This is the fucking 1-2 punch for Cooper Flagg and him. I know who the fuck this is. The 1-2 punch. Yeah.
You'll remember Khaman not only for his excellent rim protection at Duke, but also playing for the South Sudan team that lost to the United States by just a single point and caught the world's attention. Khaman is one of the remarkable stories of this draft. He grew up in Uganda after his family fled conflict-ridden South Sudan, and he picked up a basketball at 14 years old after a motorcycle cab driver stopped him walking down the street and said, "Mr. Call, you should start playing basketball." You can see how much this dream realized means to him in this moment. He was discovered by the NBA Academy Africa in 2021, and talk to anyone around Maluach, Bobby, he's an even more remarkable person than he is a player, and that is saying something.
We're talking about him on the court, but certainly as a human being here, and when you look at what he's been able to do, certainly last year at Duke, but the one story that keeps on sticking out when he was playing against Team USA, Kevin Durant and Joel Embiid, and seeing his mom, who he hasn't seen in years, walk down that aisle, and it wasn't those two players that intimidated him, it was that seeing his mom in the stands here, and truly one of the great stories of this year's draft.
He told our Monica McNutt yesterday, Bobby, that his parents are at home, and he thinks that they'll stay a little past their bedtime to watch their son.
You better help KD. What a crazy pause. How did I manage to pause it exactly right here? He going to the Suns. What you mean he going to the Suns? He got traded?
Have this moment with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
You told me yesterday that you are delusional about your dreams. Tell the truth. Did that delusion include being drafted a lottery pick in the NBA?
I mean, yeah, it included that, like me being delusional about my dreams, believing in myself that I'm going to make it to the NBA one day, and now I'm here at the NBA draft, just got drafted.
We also talked about the pride and all the folks that you are representing. What do you want to say about the people that have helped you get here, and in particular, roots in Africa?
I mean, I'm here representing the whole continent. Living Africa, I had the whole continent on my back, giving hopes to young kids, inspiring young kids and the next generation of African basketball.
Specifically to your parents, Maid and Owain, what would you say to them as they're watching at whatever time it is where they're watching?
I mean, I want to thank them so much for raising me the way they raised me, for making me such a good young man and raising me the right way and showing me the good values of life.
There's such a joy about you, Khaman. Thank you for sharing that, and congratulations tonight.
Thank you so much.
And now, with the 11th pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Cedric from Washington State University.
So the Portland Trailblazers select Colin Cowherd here. This is a young man with the ultimate bet on yourself story. He paid $25,000 to attend Willamette University.
Damn.
After academic scholarship and financial aid. Even the man who recruited him pointed out how rare it is for a future first-round pick to pay his own way to a Division III school here. But his journey didn't stop there. He played 2 years at Eastern Washington before transferring to Washington State. He only played 6 games with a shoulder injury, but he was the team's leading scorer, and his draft stock has been rising a lot here in recent months.
How they be getting all these chains before they get the money? Like, shit. How they be getting all these chains? They already look like they earning like $10 million a year. NIL? Oh my God. Wow.
Howard was a virtual unknown 2 years ago. He started out in Division III, went to Eastern Washington, transferred to Washington State. Only played 6 games last year because of a shoulder injury, but in those 6 games, he had 3 20-point games. He also had a 30-point game against Northern Colorado. He was actually transferring to Duke when he went into the draft. Duke had 3 in the top 11.
What a long shot of a journey, to use your words, Cedric. But now you're here. What's the next step to continuing to prove yourself the way you have so far?
To keep getting better, to take every day just the exact same as I have, keep embracing the process, embracing the journey, and giving my all to the game of basketball.
You seem so matter of fact. Will you stop, let your shoulders down, savor, and realize the improbability of what you've accomplished tonight?
Kind of both. I mean, it's not time to let the shoulders down. It's time to keep the foot on the gas. Time to keep going. But for all the kids out there that are similar to me, hitting my story, and where I am today, you can keep going if you believe in yourself, have faith in the Lord, and, just work to accomplish your dreams.
Outstanding stuff, Cedric. Congratulations.
Thank you.
With the 12th pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select Noa Essengue from Saint-Jean-du-Bray, France, and the Ulm Club in Germany.
Noa Essengue one of the risers in this draft. Noah began playing basketball at 12, which was just 6 years ago. He's the second youngest player in this draft, and he played the last 2 seasons in Germany, which maybe is why that fan looked a little bit confused, but he grew up in France. And he made a huge leap productivity-wise, year 1 to year 2 in Germany, and says that he watches a lot of Kevin Durant, he watches a lot of Brandon Ingram, and Kawhi Leonard as well, players that can dribble, that can shoot, that can pass, and defend the whole package here. Jonathan, how did you see him raise his game? I mentioned that leap he made from year 1 to year 2 as he has his moment here with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
Malika, Noa Essengue is a ball.
You played pro ball in Germany 4 days ago, and now you're being drafted. Can you describe this week?
I mean, that's just an amazing week. You know, I played like final 4 days ago. Right now I'm a draft like the legendary franchise from Chicago Bulls. That's just like an amazing week.
Now, if folks in Chicago have not had a chance to see you play international ball, what are they getting as you join the organization?
I think I'm someone who just, you know, bring everything on the court. Energy, defensively, offensively. I'm going to get everything I got for the team.
Recently, in the NBA draft, French players scored last year's first round. There's a trend. What's happening in France where you guys are coming over and making most of this opportunity?
I don't know. I think we just do a good job pretty young. You know, just like build confidence, go to the gym, work hard. I think we do a good job with that.
No, you've done a great job to get here. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
With the 13th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Derik from the University of Maryland.
Some clear excitement from the fans here in Barclays Center. And right there, Derik told me that sharing this moment with his mom and doing something great for her means absolutely everything to him. His father passed away when he was a child, and Derik says that his mom made so many sacrifices to be able to get to this point. Of course, he was a part of that Montbard 4 team that went 33-0 before staying close to home. He's from Baltimore for college at Maryland, and his head coach, Kevin Willard, says he's like having a 6'9" ball handler on the floor. Maybe Perk. That's why his teammates call him Baby Jokic.
Oh, he can play. He can play. I mean, look, and I see it, right? He's not your today's big, what everybody looking for, meaning being athletic and being a live threat at the basket. He has a high motor. He's relentless when it comes down to rebounding, and he has that soft, feathery touch around the basket.
Baby Jokic is the nickname you usually use for Alfred, and you're good with too, yeah?
When we asked him who he watches, this is Derik. He named so many different players for specific reasons. He said AD for how he gets to his spots, Melo for the footwork, Shea for how he draws fouls, Jokic for playmaking, and Embiid for using his force. All of those players, that's who he watches to create his game.
And now Derik is with Armline Coming Back.
Derik, standing with your mom, Lisa. Okay, we gotta go through your basketball last 3 months or so. The game winner, or in the NCAA tournament, or tonight. I need you to rank both of them.
Definitely tonight, because I might hit another game when you never know, but this is a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
When you saw him hit that shot, Mom, what did you think in terms of the opportunities that he continues to give himself through the game of basketball?
It's just a blessing, and I just knew that it was amazing. It was just so amazing.
As you head into your NBA career now, Derik, in your feature you talked about all your confidence. What are you bringing to the organization that you joined?
Winner. I feel like I proved that everywhere I went, and then like a person that's ready to compete and just bring whatever coach needs.
You guys, Derik, Lisa, thank you so much. Enjoy tonight.
With the 14th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Bryant from the University of Arizona.
I think this quote from Arizona head coach Tommy Lloyd sums up Bryant pretty well. He says, quote, he checks 2 boxes that are really hard to check. He's an elite talent, and he has elite character. He comes from a basketball family. His father played college ball at Long Beach State. His grandfather is a member of the Deaf USA Basketball Hall of Fame. So his mom is a sign language interpreter, and Carter is fluent in American Sign. And on the court, Jay, he seems like the prototype for what everyone I think is looking for a switchable defender, sort of the perfect basketball build and an even better person. It sounds like he hit a ladder, literally.
Yeah, another 3-and-D guy that we talked about a little bit earlier. His mom played volleyball at Arizona. He comes from an athletic family. He only averaged about 6 points and 4 rebounds a game, but he made 39 threes on the year. He shot 37% from 3, and he's a versatile defender. He's got size, he's got length, and he's got excellent athleticism. So as a wing, he's got a tremendous amount of potential as a switchable defender, as you say, and he can hit a standstill 3-point shot. So he can guard 1 through 4. He was second on the Arizona team in block shots. His assignment when he was the primary defender, he held his assignment to 37%.
Your ability to communicate in multiple ways. The patience you talk about from your grandmother, obviously sign language. What does separate you as a basketball player?
I mean, it's just the appreciation that I have for being able to communicate at a different level and having teammates that communicate at a high level. I think it opens the game up so much for more opportunities, more understanding, and just putting yourself ahead of the game.
For you, it wasn't too long ago. You had an injury that you thought might derail your basketball dreams. What does it say that you're here tonight getting drafted into the NBA?
I think it just shows my mental fortitude, my grit, how strong I am mentally, just showing that I'm ready to handle every obstacle that comes in front of me.
Congratulations, Carter.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
With the 15th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Thomas Sorber from Georgetown University.
This is incredible for Thomas, his mom, and his sister. This family has a really moving story. His mother, Tanae, escaped the Liberian Civil War and came to the United States, and Thomas says that after his father passed away, his mom stepped into the role here of both parents. His dad was an accomplished soccer player, and Thomas attributes his coordination to dad. And really, Jay, he says that scouts note his smooth footwork. All of that comes from dad, and you can see him representing for his community there.
Well, he's a presence in the lane. You know, 6'9", 6'10", with a 7'6" wingspan. He's got a good skill level, and Thomas Sorber has a motor, great hands, and can control the paint. He's a lob threat. He's a good passer, and he catches everything. But a very high-level post defender, very good rebounder. He was the second freshman in Division I rebounding behind Derik of Maryland, and he was the first Big East freshman with over 2 blocks per game and over 50% from the field in the last 25 years. And to that point, like guys that have done that recently were guys like Chet Holmgren and Evan Mobley, averaged over 2 blocks and over 1.5 steals. And he's the first rounder from Georgetown since Otto Porter Jr.
I gotta tell you, Jay, this quote, when I heard it, it gives me chills. He told his agent, I'm gonna make sure.
Point sacks on my guys. It's a big deal for you. Now, the Oklahoma City Thunder, though, reigning NBA champions, an organization that has drafted well. For them to select you, what does that say about what they see in you?
Man, they just have a lot of trust in me. I appreciate this opportunity, and I'm ready to get to work.
Mom, today, obviously, you have poured into your son, and he talks about the toughness that you instilled in him. How have you prepared him for a potential career in the NBA?
Well, I always tell him that he should keep focus, and he should always be himself. He shouldn't be nobody else. And it's not fair. You know, because I'm a mom. I'm a hard-working person. He learned that from me. I work to get here where he is today.
In your feature, Thomas, you said you want to make sure your mom was good. You're one step closer. What do you say to her tonight?
It's all for you, mama. It's all for you, mama.
Congratulations, you guys.
With the 16th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Yoan Hansen from Zibo, China, and the Qingdao Eagles.
So remember, this pick is on its way to Portland. Yoan Hansen, who led the Chinese Basketball Association in blocks and ranked in the top 10 in field goal percentage for Kirk. I just love when a young man who doesn't know whether or not he'll hear his name called in the first round, he still comes and he sits in the stands and he waits for his moment.
Look, is that Rich Paul meeting him? But no, it is about the moment, though. Again, you come in and you just sitting there, you're nervous. You don't know if your name is going to get called. And you're waiting. We just heard Cooper, and he knew he was the #1 pick. He said, well, you know, what's taking so long? And unfortunately, I didn't come, and I missed this moment. I should have been there. I should have had my opportunity to walk across the stage and shake hands with Adam Silver, and that's one of the regrets that I had.
I'm so glad that Yoan Hansen,
that's a moment right there,
came here not knowing whether or not he'd hear his name called necessarily in the first round. A huge jump for him. Decided to come to Barclays Center, and now he gets his moment with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
With the 17th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Yoan.
Yoan Essengue, he was born in France, but he played last season in Slovenia. And as a kid, he played soccer, but he actually began playing basketball when he grew out of his cleats and he couldn't find any new ones that were big enough for his feet here. So that wasn't until 2021 that he really started playing. And he actually starts every morning watching NBA highlights. Mainly, he focuses on Giannis, who he started playing in 2021. Giannis won a championship in 2021. And really, his calling card, it is shot blocking here. Jonathan, take us through his game.
Malika, like you said, Yoan Essengue is the best shot blocker in this draft. Think of a Mitchell Robinson or a Nick Claxton type switchable, rim protecting, rim running big man that every team in the NBA needs right now. He has incredible physical tools at over 7 feet with a 7'4" wingspan, a 9'3" standing reach, and outstanding mobility covering ground on both ends of the floor. Now, Yoan Essengue has only been playing basketball for 4 years. He doesn't turn 19 until November. Minnesota is very excited about his long-term upside. The strides that he made as this year moved on in his first professional season in Europe was really astounding. Yoan Essengue has huge upside to develop long-term.
A story about the cleats and outgrowing them. So, which one makes you good tonight? Feel good?
Honestly, it's an amazing feeling to be here, to have this chance with my family, with my friends. Honestly, I'm very happy.
You really have not been playing basketball that long. What has allowed you to succeed at the game in such a short amount of time?
Yeah, I mean, just to play hard, to play to be hungry every day, every game, every practice, and yes.
Congratulations, Yoan.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you.
And with the 18th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Walter Clayton Jr. from the University of Florida.
He gets the call, and we get to see it in real time.
Absolutely. Emotions building up. You can tell he's been waiting to get his name called. Now all of a sudden, he get a golden opportunity to go to Washington. And that young man is going to perform. He's going to get those minutes. They just traded Jordan Poole. He's going to go in there. He's going to be who he is. And the guy that's going to produce at a high level. NBA ready right now.
This is the confusing part about the hats. Remember, Shams reported this being rerouted here, heading to Utah. So the Final Four most outstanding player and his daughter, Leilani, he got buckets in the NCAA tournament. Everybody took notice on Brea. And to say he averaged 22 points in the big dance doesn't do his performance justice. He put up 3 in the Elite 8 against Texas Tech, 34 in the national semifinal against Auburn. Incredible score.
Washington, Utah, it doesn't matter. He's ready to play on whatever team that he is going to, and he's efficient in every situation with the ball in his hands. Pick and roll ball handler, spot up, off screens, ISO. He's also very dangerous in transition. He hunts shots in transition, which also opens up opportunities for his teammates in early offense.
And Malika, to your point on the NCAA tournament, he had 3 30-point games in the tournament on the way to the national championship. He had 35 clutch points in one tournament. He set a single-season record for scoring in the Florida program. They've had some great pros.
Walter, national champion and a member of the 2025 NBA Draft class. What experience did you gain at the University of Florida in terms of winning that's going to help you step into your NBA career with confidence?
Man, I feel like I gained a lot. Just being around those guys, my teammates, I don't think people understand. Just the chemistry we had on and off the court, the time that we spent together.
As you begin this journey, what's going to be key and what will motivate you?
My daughter, for sure, she's been motivating me for a year and a half now that she's been here, so definitely my daughter.
She's beautiful, Walter. Congratulations.
Thank you.
With the 19th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Brooklyn Nets select Nolan Traoré from Charenton, France, and the Quentin basketball in France.
Nolan Traoré, another French player drafted tonight. He comes to the NBA after spending last season playing for France's top pro league, and his teammates in France compared his IQ and compared his speed to Russell Westbrook. This is the 3rd French player we've seen drafted this evening, Jonathan. He had a breakout game at Hoop Summit, but you really, really love this young man's passing.
Malika, Nolan Traoré is one of the best ball handlers and passers in his draft class. He's a jet in the open court for whom the game comes easily, operating out of pick and roll with his ability to change speeds.
I'm ending the video right there. Fuck NBA. I don't give a fuck about NBA. Holy shit, man. Fuck, man, this sport is so fucking washed. Get me off this video. Hey, YouTube, I'm ending the shit early. I don't give a fuck about this shit no more. Bye. Fuck out of here.